You are totally fucked up!
I hadn't played that in ages. There's no one here to see it. That's okay. I'm going to amuse myself by deciding if I'm going to make a cocktail video. We're up to 21. God, I'm on 3 months ahead. Dang, dang, dang. What have we got here? Goodness me. I need to open my Trello. I literally forgot what I was doing. Wow, that's a bad sign. That is a bad sign. Hey, Project Redfoot. Oh, hey. How you doing? Awesome animation. It is. I'm glad you saw it. I didn't think anyone was here to see it. Well, you stopped in. You got the animation. Thank you for dropping in and saying hello. Much appreciated. I'm just trying to decide if I'm going to make any cocktail videos. I'm like stupid far ahead with my cocktail channel. But hey, you could always get further ahead, couldn't you? All right, is that the final? Isn't there a game tomorrow? I thought there might have been a game tomorrow. A non-Melbourne grand final. Not the first time that's happened, I think. It was pouring. Yeah, there's been a fair bit of rain last couple of days. So there you go. Yeah, see, I follow the football so little, Safa. For all I knew, there were 2 games this weekend to come up with the finalists. But what you're telling me is no. It's all done. 1 more week, and we'll be at that happiest time of the year, the fucking longest time till there's any more football. I sound like a grumpy old man when I do that. But, you know, I am a grumpy old man, so that's okay. What's in a white dragon? Tequila, orange liqueur, lemon juice, agave syrup. All right, so it's actually just mildly different from a friggin' margarita. Why is it called a white dragon? I don't know. Literally found a cocktail recipe for a cocktail called the Bosom Caresser. Because I guess titty grabber was a bit too obvious. I don't know. It's pretty weird. Hello, Heine and Strictly Sega. How you all doing? And there you go, NRL. It's very hard to choose which one I care about least. Anyway, like I said, I'm fucking off out of Melbourne next weekend, so there won't be a Friday night stream. And I probably will do a Thursday night stream, but I won't do a long one because I got to get up early and drive, and I don't want to be fucked up. Bit hungover. I was susceptible to queasiness today because I played a little bit of Red Dead, and sometimes first-person games give me motion sickness. And if I'm already a little bit, I get set off easily. So yeah, I played Red Dead got a little bit motion sick. When did we say we were doing the music vid stream? Like Saturday 2 weeks? Is that what we said? I have a vague memory of us saying we were going to do that. And Greg, hey, how you doing? So, yeah, 2 weeks out. That's what I thought. Oh man, there you go. I didn't get that drunk last night. I remember that. So yes, we're going to hang out for a bit, and then we're going to fuck off to Discord, where we can just play music without the stream getting interrupted. Oh yeah, fucking, that was a great time last night, and so many bangers on the friggin' Discord to listen to today. What did I? Okay, yeah, no, I think okay. Chat's already well. I'm not making any videos tonight. I haven't sort of psyched up, got myself in the mood, so I'm just going to have some of my urine sample. This person needs to hydrate a little more. It's not too bad. Oh yeah, no, I was working my way through some of them. Strictly Sega, great tunes. But yeah. Greg, I think the idea is like you can basically get on a Discord call, get a bunch of people on at the same time, and share music. I got 2 weeks to work out the best way to do it. Oh yeah, no, there's some great tracks in there. Just throwing some stuff in there. Good stuff. Okay. Peel off the last of this orange peel. There we go. Come on. Come on. Get your shit together, orange. Oof, what's that all about? Peel a bit of pith off. Mrs. Angry's started playing Bioshock again. She started it a while back and didn't finish it and went off and played some other games. And she decided to get back to it because they released, like a 3-pack of all 3 Bioshock games for pretty cheap. Or it got to the stage where it's pretty cheap. And so it's a combination of just the constant screaming in Bioshock and the sort of 50s music as well. Fuck is this about? Where's my other peeler? Wait, do I have another peeler here? I do. It's like this last bit of orange peel is being difficult for me. Here we go. If I can go in there, you shit. Honestly. All right, so yes, you've done that, Greg. Yeah, I just have to practice and do things. Yeah, just share on Discord. Hell yeah, 3,000 music vids on your PC. Yes, jukebox. Oh my god. Yeah, no, that's going to be a party. So yeah. That's a puny little cherry. Let's see. That's insufficient. I need more cherry. Stab. That's a proper sized one. Okay. Cherries in the drink. Cherries in the drink. I had a bacon wrap this morning because I didn't have any bread. I love going out and getting my favorite sourdough baguette to have bacon on the weekend. And I forgot to do it on Friday, but I had some wraps. So I had a bacon wrap this morning. I made some enchiladas with the rest of the wraps tonight. So that'll be dinner tomorrow night as well. So that was like lamb mince and cooked up some mushroom, onion and garlic and a nice tomatoey sauce with it, and fucking tasty. Oh god, Razor Fun Night. Oh, almost got a Bowie knife in the ribs. Oh my god. But proper laugh. Well, that is a very glass half full approach, Raze. God damn. I'm loving it. All right. I was wondering what Heine and Safa are going on. Like they're speaking in code. No idea what you're talking about. Talking about GP things. Oh, hey. Someone's on Twitch. Saint Just Germany. Hello. How lovely to see you. And now everyone who's on YouTube watching me, yeah, they know I'm going to do the spiel I always do. Because occasionally new people I don't recognize uh, drop in and say hello on Twitch. I actually use a service called StreamYard that lets me multi-stream. So most people watch me on YouTube. But some people do watch me on Twitch. And occasionally some people even watch me on Facebook. So there you go. Oh, Heine, yes, I have heard the name Daniel Ricciardo. Speaking of loving it, sausage egg McMuffin for the hangover. That's good. I tell you what, because it was like the afternoon when I played Red Dead and felt a bit queasy, and I really wanted comfort food, which is why I made the enchiladas, and they did the fucking job. I feel great. Safa, your day was so exciting. You went to goals. That's more exciting. I went for a walk around the park. That was actually pretty good. That was my one leaving the house today. Just when we got a gap in the rain, went for a walk. Oh, holy shit. Sorry, I forgot from last night. This clarified cocktail is really good. Fuck yeah. Oh, nice. Photographed birds and went to Macca's. I mean, that's a good outing too. Is sausage and egg McMuffin for hangover food? Yeah. Yeah, no, walking was good. And here's the funny thing: like, there's lots of magpies in our neighborhood, and I never see them swoop because I know people feed them. Anyway, so Mrs. Anger and I are walking through this park, and there's this dad with a little girl. She's learning to rollerblade, and by little I mean she's under 10, and she might have only been 5 or 6. And she's wearing this really garish purple tracksuit type thing and a helmet, and she's going tung 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 tung. And I thought, like, a magpie flew down. I thought that kind of looked like it was swooping them, like not really aggressively close, but it really looked like it had swooped them. And I thought that's weird. And you saw the dad sort of go, "Ugh." And anyway, and they sort of past us, and then I saw the magpie sitting on the fence. Did seem to be watching them, and that flew down and it did swoop them again. Not particularly close, not particularly aggressively, but it definitely targeted them and swooped them, which is really weird. It's literally the only time I've seen a magpie swoop anyone in our neighborhood. It just got me thinking. It was a fashion call. The magpie thought her purple tracksuit was garish and went for it. So also went for a walk, came home, had a nap, 2 hours, been moving, packing laser discs because the paint is back on Monday doing the back rooms. Okay, that's some good stuff. I'm really surprised I didn't have a nap today, actually. Sort of middle of the day, I was really tired. I watched the latest episode of The Rings of Power. It's not bad. It is a really considerable improvement on the first season. Um, uh, and I watched the Ghostbusters movie Frozen Empire because it's just come up free on the streaming services. So I watched that. Yeah, like 6 out of 10. I'm sure Pat gave it a 10 out of 10, but I didn't hate it. But it was nothing thing. We drank. Well, it's you don't want to be the person who drinks a lot all the time. I was feeling it a bit from last night. So what'd you do? Polished half a bottle of twofold and 3 drinks of. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, no, that's gonna fuck you up. You gave Frozen Empire 10 out of 10. Okay. Maybe I was distracted. I wasn't particularly into it. Didn't hate it. You know, was entertaining. But um, yeah, it was it was just a thing that was on. Yeah, it was a bit of a Tim Smith night last night. Very Tim Smith indeed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how it goes some nights. Nah, yeah, that's you don't want to do it too often. Was it when we were all doing with the music vids? That's what sucked you in. You got into a party mode. Yeah. So what did I have? I had the 2 cocktails that I made videos of. Then I did the samples of the Starward. Then I made an old fashioned with the Starward, and then I had some. And at some point, I had some of the clarified cocktail as well. So that's a bit, not as much as you, strictly saying, but yeah. So went from the stream in Sega chat and a music party. Nice. No, I don't think you were a dick in live chat at all. No, the music stuff was great last night. I was really getting into it. Like I said, for anyone who missed it, you look, there's a whole bunch of really interesting music tracks on the Discord to be listening to. So you should check that out, basically. It's a whole thing. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my freezer martini. I'm going to have a freezer martini when I finish this. And I also forgot to bring... I got my non-alcohol drinking glass filled with ice, and I forgot to get one of the cans. So I need to get that too. People claim to listen to every genre, enter Discord, realize we had every genre. There was a bit... Was there any good country in there? Let me actually get the Discord open. Let's have a look. Where are we? Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, that's in there from earlier tonight. Ray's put in just can't get enough. That's a classic. Laura put some in there. Oh, yes, you found the Emergency Broadcast Network. We will rock you. Some Annie Lennox. Guy Sebastian. What's that? The Orchard. Oh, yeah, Mojo Nixon. Hugh Mojo Nixon's. Fun Boy 3. Ozzy Osbourne. Scroobius Pip. Style Council, Shout to the Top. Favorite Style Council song? Sea Stories, Denzel Curry. Boys, Boys, Boys. Falling Joys, The Cure. Ganga Jang, Bomb Funk MCs. Painkiller. Goanna, Smiths. Damn, it just keeps V-Spy, it just keeps going on. Noise. Good stuff. Oh, all right. Ray's chucked some. Oh my God, Slim Dusty's Duncan. I mean, that actually like made it to the top of the commercial charts. Oh, Johnny Cash. I mean, love Johnny Cash generally. His version of Hurt, though, is friggin' amazing. That was a really fun all over the place. Oh, that's right. God, now the photo of Willie Nelson. Yeah. My God, what a time. Actually, God, you know, it just popped into my head talking about Australian country music. Um, Jimmy Little. There's got to be some Jimmy Little on YouTube. Let's have a look. Jimmy Little. Very old school Oz. Oh, God. I remember this one. Yeah, sorry, the link. Jimmy Little doing a cover of my favorite Go-Between song. Also, great Flappy Bird picture, Heine. Oh my God, that is... yeah, no, I actually have to share this. This is a really cool picture. An Australian raven. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now is where we have the Discord party. Where is it? Share screen. Okay, so I'm going to zoom right in, but that's a nice, sharp birdie flying on that background. But you can zoom right in. Look how good that shot is. That is a friggin' great action shot, Heine. That looks fantastic. And you zoom back out. Excellent photo. Thanks for sharing that. Yes, yeah, that's what I did to get it all the way. Good whiskey drinking song. The first thing that popped into my head is the old Chumbawamba song, Tub Thumping. You know, he drinks a whiskey drink. He drinks a... Bird's gonna shit on a car. That was the other one I was going to. The Pogues streams of whiskey. I am going where streams of whiskey are flowing. Actually, that's a fun search. Let's actually search. What comes up if we search whiskey drinking songs? See, literally a whiskey drinking song. Alison Krauss has one called Whiskey Lullaby. Whiskey You're the Devil, the Clancy Brothers. Whiskey in My Whiskey by the Felice Brothers. Oh, the George Thorogood one. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Not a great song, but a bit of fun. There are a lot of whiskey songs. Or was it Bye Bye, Miss American Pie? Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Good old boys drinking whiskey and rye. Oh yeah, Jimmy Little, amazing. Like, and he got famous in the 60s with that royal telephone. You may talk to Jesus on this royal telephone. Yeah. Honey agreeing, you can just tell that bird's a bastard. But yeah, bit of fun, whiskey drinking. Yeah, the Pogues generally, even when they're not singing about whiskey, is good whiskey drinking music, very rollicking. And not even just all the upbeat ones, even the mellow ones like Pair of Brown Eyes, whatnot. Just great whiskey drinking songs, I think. They've got one about a pub. It's called Waxy's Dargle. I think it's on their first album. And it's just like full-throated singing, screaming from Shane McGowan. And the line is, "What'll I have? I'll have a pint. I'll have a pint with you, sir. Ah, waiting down and shacked up at the boozer." It just like goes off. And it's again such a silly name for a song. I love it. Waxy's Dargle. Irish thing. But yeah. All right. I said I'm going to get my freezer martini, and I'm going to get my. No, there was thunder earlier in the week. And I wouldn't really call it storms. But like, yeah, yesterday afternoon, about the time I was setting up for the stream, so like 5, 6 o'clock, it rained heavier than I expected. Like, and the rain was hitting so hard, I thought for a minute it might have been hail, but it was just big, heavy raindrops. I'll put the banner on in case someone wanders in when I'm not here. I'll be back soon. And Tom Kitten staring into your very soul. I'm just going to get my freezer martini. Alrighty. Got some stuff. Get my martini glass and pour it out. Martini. Okay. Very intrigued as to what this is going to taste like now. Because I did put some tequila and mezcal in it. So it's a lot going on. Sorry, I just said, I look at my enemies the way Tom Kitten looks at us. Yeah, he does get the farts. There's it's not good for Tom Kitten, honestly. Where's my banner? We'll switch that off. Tom Kitten's back and gone. No Jason Aldean fan, but Vernon Dion. Okay, I don't know that one. There you go. Anyway, cheese roll. Oh, I could taste the tequila. Woo! Oh, the mezcal has a little bit of smoke. Like in that whole bottle, there's only like 30 mils of mezcal, but I can really taste it. It's got a little bitter tang going on. Mm. Mm. Ooh, that's something I should have put some freaking water in it to dilute it. It's probably a bit strong at the moment. That's okay. I'll take that risk. So I will. Yeah, might top it up a little bit. Should we just randomly? All right, Sydney versus Brisbane. So we got fuck Brisbane, and Sydney's just shit town in Newcastle. Okay. Oh, yeah, just picking out some country music. Yeah. You get some good ones. And there's also, it's like a style of country music, I guess. I tend to call it roots music, particularly stuff from the southern US. It's like hillbilly music, basically. That's very heavily influenced by Irish and Scottish folk music. Um, uh, yeah, you could just call it country music. I tend to call it roots music. But so country music, but no drinking. Fair enough. And what on earth was that? Tim McGraw. Oh, I was just thinking something with Chris Christopherson, because I like him because he's fucking hardcore. Oh, what was that supergroup, the Highwaymen? They're like, yeah, of course they've got a. No, no, no. Was that 4 years ago? Last time they were doing. Not from some live stuff from 1990. Damn. Oh god, they're playing with Johnny Cash. Oh my god, that's so cool. Wait, what the fuck is making those noises? My computer's never made those noises before. Is it friggin' Discord notifications? What the fuck is it? It is weirding me the fuck out. Very strange. Oh, I think it's Steam, the water drop noise? I don't have Steam open on here, though. Oh, it's fucking Reddit. I think I had Reddit open. Nope. I closed it. And it happened again. And I'm getting thoroughly weirded out by what is... What's this? Video? Fucking Skype? Why the fuck is Skype on? Fuck me. It's literally like Copilot spamming me on Skype, and I didn't even sign into Skype. Jesus Christ, fuck you in the ass, Microsoft, honestly. Fucking Microsoft. And it starts fucking Teams when you turn on your computer now. I'm not going to use fucking Teams on the fucking... Jesus Christ, fuck you, Microsoft, honestly. Yeah, I know. It's like it just fucking came on and started fucking making weird noises at me. And I don't fucking... This is fucking bullshit. Jesus. Fuck you, Microsoft. Is there literally a control in Google to turn off Teams? Yes, I'm sure I can. Until this very moment, I didn't know Skype being on this laptop was a fucking issue. Yes, I have Tom Kitten answer Teams chat. That will be traumatizing for people. Mein Gott. Mm. Mm. Well, that's certainly gotten interesting. That damn martini. I fucking hate browsers going, I'm not in your phone. You want to make me use your phone? And yeah, and because I log into different YouTube accounts on different browsers, so I can just I don't have to log in and out of YouTube accounts, and yeah. So when I go to YouTube and I'm using Edge because for that channel I'm logged in on Edge, fucking Google do a pop-up. No, Chrome's not the fault. You want to swap to Chrome? It's like, do you want to fuck off and just fucking assume I've made my own choices? Oh, holy fucking shit! Honestly. Okay, you're only just waking up. Your ADHD's hardly in effect. Give you an hour or two. I tell you what, I finished watching. You just made me think of it. I finished watching the Neil Brennan podcast with what's his name, Community and Rick and Morty, and holy shit, does that dude have ADHD? Like his mouth can't keep up with his brain. He like keeps talking in half sentences, because his train of thought. Thank you, Dan Harmon. I just blanked on his name. I've been watching him all afternoon, and yeah, he just keeps speaking in half sentences because he's starting to say his thought, and his brain goes, "Just came up with another thought. Get that one out there." And so he is. And this is an hour and a half podcast, and he's doing this consistently, just really only doing half sentences, and then another thought comes in and goes, "No, push that aside. Let's do this." Yeah, I started watching it on Thursday. I only finished it today because it's an hour and a half. But yeah, that's a dude with ADHD. I'll tell you that much. But yeah, it's like all the neurons firing all the time and just getting distracted and going on to the next thought before finishing the last thought. It's a whole thing. Oh, okay. This also reminded me something I want to play. This won't trigger copyright thingy, but I'm listening to another one of those lecture series that's on Audible. This one's The Origin, Human Prehistory and the First Civilizations. And it's good. And the dude's like, he's English, but he's clearly spent time in America and different parts of Europe because his accent kind of wanders a bit. And he really comes across like a classic English eccentric. And also he has the minor speech impediment. He pronounces R's as W's, which is really endearing. And he wanders a bit. I'll play you a bit of him. So
during the last cold snap of the Ice Age, which began about 100,000 years ago, conditions were drier and cooler in southern Africa, the hunt more challenging for those with older, heavier weapons. When conditions became wetter and warmer, the old tools reappeared. In other words, people were experimenting with different toolkits. They were using their brains. Perhaps Glacis River and other South African sites are evidence for a new flexibility in human behavior, an ability to adapt to changing circumstances at a level impossible for the Neanderthals and archaic Homo sapiens.
I just wanted to share that guy with you. He's like so enthusiastic and whole thing. Oh yeah, no, I find him quite entertaining to listen to. There's something endearing about the speech impediment as well. But Yeah, it's I've been listening to hours of that guy talking about early civilization. My favorite thing that he keeps coming back to is the fossil record is shit. We are piecing together what we think from tiny bits of evidence, and everything could get changed by a new discovery. It's like literally like, okay, we think this is what happened, and he highlights when something's controversial, saying, well, some people think this and some people think that, and then this is what I think. This is where I think the most evidence is. And he just keeps coming back to uh, all of this could change. Our views on this could change completely. We could discover new evidence and throw all the old ideas out and go, which is just great when someone admits that. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Safa. He's British, but he's teaching at an American university. And I pick up different European bits in his accent as well. So I think he's traveled around a lot. Well, yeah, chemicals in the water turning the frogs gay. That's a thing that happened. There also see if I can find out about this guy. What's this title details? Okay. 36 lectures. Wait, why aren't you telling me who he is? His name's Brian Fagan. I know the weirdest thing is that there was truth elements. Like, okay, let's see. If I just look up gay frogs, we'll see if I get. So it's got a Wikipedia entry. Animal testing in 2000 suggested a herbicide may have feminizing effects on male frogs, causing them to become hermaphrodites. Other research failed to reproduce these results. And there was reproductive impact reported for other animals and a meta-analysis in 2010. Select amphibians and freshwater fish showed sublethal reproductive effects at ecologically relevant concentrations. EPA concluded that atrazine has no consistent effect on development and amphibians. And then in 2015, somehow Alex Jones heard about the hypothesis, which is apparently not true. And so he's run with it going, it caused the majority of frogs in the US to become homosexual. And the US government's waging a chemical warfare operation to increase rates of homosexuality and decrease birth rates. The claim, which is far beyond what was originally reported in the scientific literature, subsequently became an internet meme. Oh God, they're saying RFK Jr. Is suggesting, oh yeah, all the genders is for you. It's because of atrazine in the water. God, he's a steaming pile of shit. So yes, it started because there was a study that said maybe something's happening, but they later said no, there's not. But Alex Jones, oh yeah, sorry. Abigail just told me I had actually missed the news. Grasshopper has actually departed this earthly realm. Sadly, the cancer got the better of him. So another soul that will be missed here on the physical plane. So cheers to Grasshopper. Yeah, it's a thing. Fucking cancer, man. It's fucked. It's some real fucking shit. So, yes, yeah, it was worth sharing that. And thank you for reminding me, Dr. Abigail, because when you messaged me earlier about it, I had not heard. And I was like, ew, bummer. But, you know, you got to think of the good times because you don't want to dwell on the bad times. Yeah, so I'm not saying it's me who's doing it, but there's having a few people who will pay out on your cable management now. Well, I haven't seen your cable management, Heine. Maybe if I see it, I'll pay out on it. Oh, there you go. He actually convinced you to get an AMD computer rather than an Intel. There you go. Well, yeah, he's a man who knew his stuff. I bring this up occasionally. It's disturbing how many dead people are in videos on my channel. Oh, and look, he's just wandered in while we're talking about dead people. JM Gaming. Hello, JM. How you doing? For the second time tonight, I'll do my little spiel that everyone who's watching on YouTube is used to. It's just so you know, I'm not talking to myself. I use a service called StreamYard to restream to multiple platforms. Most people watch me on YouTube, but some people, like yourself, do watch me on Twitch, and some people even occasionally watch me on Facebook. I'm really tempted to try streaming to TikTok because I think I can with StreamYard, but then I'd have to lose Twitch or Facebook, and I'm more inclined to lose Facebook. But I do actually have some old Dubbo friends who occasionally come on Facebook. And it's like, damn, the challenge. So I suppose it's almost when people sort of find me on Twitch, it's really random and I don't have any connection with them prior to them finding me on Twitch. Whereas when the people find me on Facebook, it's people who actually know me. Yeah, there you go, Rays. You're on YouTube. Yeah, you know, you can be on YouTube with the majority of the conversation, or I tend to put the pop-ups on so people on different platforms can see me. Damn, Daniel. How do we get onto damn Daniel? Oh, shit. That one time the guy who actually has a really big following did a raid and a couple thousand people came in from Twitch. That was friggin' wild. There's less. See, sometimes I think I should try and be a Twitch streamer. Like the whole thing with the emotes and all the various controls you can have on Twitch. But then I also have really low motivation. And occasionally it's the same deal. Occasionally some people who are like, you know, old school channel watchers will happen to be on and they'll see I'm doing a live thing and they'll join and say, hey, I haven't seen you in years. Twitch is more strict. That is true. I have definitely done stuff and said stuff that would get me banned on Twitch. There's no two ways about it. So that's a whole thing. So it's swings and roundabouts. Yeah, I like, you know, YouTube dude. I don't know what Kick is. So yeah, I muse sometimes on putting the stream on TikTok and just seeing if anyone joins from TikTok, because who the hootin' heck knows? Anything could happen. But it's a funny old world. So what's that? Mixer used to be solid. It didn't fake on copyright. Yeah. I guess I'm a YouTube guy. Yeah. Well, no, I guess Kick is a messaging platform. I just don't know anything about it. I'm an old man. I don't like change. All you young folks with your skibbity toilets and rizzing each other up. I don't know what that's about. I do the Grandpa Simpson thing, like, I used to be with it, and then what was it changed and was weird and scary to me. It happened to me, it'll happen to you. So Kick's a streaming service like Twitch, created by an Aussie billionaire. Place for streamers to be allowed to do gambling. Holy shit. And they get paid to be there. Oh, I will sell out to ruin people's lives by promoting gambling anytime. All right. Mixer got bought by Microsoft, used it for Xbox, and then shut it down. Yep, there you go. Wow, 10 hours of gambling promotions a week. Damn, that's some soul-destroying shit right there. Fucking gambling destroys more life than drinking. I remember, I never watch stuff on streaming now. I almost never watch live TV because all the live things restream it later anyway. So you pick the time to watch something. But we watched. There's one and only time I'll use one of the commercial TV streaming things. A very funny sitcom with Alan Tudyk called Resident Alien. It's very good, but they would pile on the fucking ads, and they were mostly gambling ads. In fact, in one thing, they put an ad break, and it was 6 different gambling ads in a row. So fucking fucked. Oh, okay, that's an interesting bit of trivia. The guy who played Daleks in the 70s and was Peppa Pig's grandpa died at 99. There you go. Yeah, no, I wouldn't promote gambling. I'm being sarcastic. Oh, you don't allow Afterpay is a little bit predatory. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, to actually promote something that really fucking destroys people's lives. Yeah, I often wonder, how does Afterpay work? Because I have to admit, I use Afterpay, but I'm, only when I'm not going to fall behind on things. I thought, how do they do it? Because, you're not getting charged extra and whatnot. I suppose they're getting a cut from the vendor. But yeah, their big thing is getting people who default on payments and just fucking them over. So, Ray, you don't want anyone else when you think about. Sorry, I didn't know what you were doing there. Doing a version of "Touch Myself." When I think of Tom Kitty, I touch myself. Whoa. Yeah, Channel 10 have 6 ads. Yeah, and again, okay, advertising. It's how they support the model and whatnot. That's fine, but 6 fucking gambling ads in a row? That was brutal. Oh, actually, now I want to know: are there more seasons of Resident Alien? I need to look that up. Resident Alien comedy drama series. 3 seasons. I think I've only seen 2 seasons. Oh, yeah, it's on Channel 9. Holy shit. Do I want to fucking put myself through that? Shite. Okay, Resident Alien Season 4. Is there a Season 4 for Resident Alien? We'll change networks in the US, and there is going to be a Season 4. Yep. Okay. I've only watched the first 2 seasons. Well, I'll have to talk to Mrs. Angry on if she can tolerate those fucking commercials, because I really like the show. Well, yeah, credit cards. Sorry, I see what you're saying. Credit cards generally fuck people up, and they've kind of helped me and fucked me over the years. And that's where I think the Afterpay thing has been particularly brutal with people, because it's like, oh, 4 easy payments, then you don't have it, then you default, then there's it's just fucked. So for the show I'm talking about is called Resident Alien, and you can watch season 3 on Channel 9's streaming, apparently. That's where I watched season 1 and 2, and like I said, barely tolerable. And it was all fucking gambling ads. It was wild. But shit, once you get used to not having commercials, they fucking suck balls. Oh, I still haven't watched the 12. It gets very hyped. Yeah, season 3 being recorded. I might give the 12 a go this week because it gets kind of hyped. Kind of cool seeing a major production. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, so I might give the 12 a go this week. Channel 10 won't allow you to use a VPN. A lot of the services don't like you using VPN. You like their comedy shows. Well, you know what? There's just so many things to watch. I just don't mind if I miss something, because like she's like, I pay for enough subscriptions. If something's on a different service, and again, if it's like on the commercial channels, maybe I wait a year or two and it shows up on streaming when it's finished its run on a commercial channel. K Sarah, whatever will be, will be. All right, drinking an non-alcoholic drink. Do that. Get my mineral water. So you're saying you hate Foxtel's a plague. They backlog it to fuck other networks. Oh, okay. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying there. Hey, Justin, how you doing? We do that and pour a drink. It's all good in the hood. And yeah, so we shall see. What was I watching with Mrs. Angry? We watched this is not new. This came out a year or two ago. The Time Traveler's Wife, a series. Like, it's a really well-known book, and there was a movie made of it years ago with Eric Bana, which is not bad. Now they did it as a series, and it's quite well done. It's very interesting. You look at where they're actually talking about metaphors about personal development and relationships, and using time travel as the metaphor for these things. I'd call it light entertainment, The Time Traveler's Wife, but certainly entertainment. That gets a thumbs up. Oh my God. That sounds like a setup to a really bad taste joke. ChatGPT, recipe for a drink designed to help with weight loss. That sounds fucking dangerous. All right, so you're saying Foxtel buys the rights to shows, and then you can't air it for X amount of time, so they get first go, but it takes a year. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah, they're essentially slowing down free to air rights. There you go. ChatGPT will just say drink lemon. I'm just worried it's just going to be like drink drain cleaner. You would definitely lose weight. if you drank drain cleaner. Assuming you survived, when you eventually came out of hospital, you would weigh less than when you went in, I think. So, yes, it's not always a good thing. It is. Well, surely we're going to find out really fucking soon. Because, I mean, Rupert Murdoch looks so bad. It looks like they've been doing a weekend at Bernie's for the last decade. Like, how fucking old is Rupert Keith Rupert Murdoch? 90 fucking 3. Jesus, he can't last much longer. Damn, Daniel. Oh, well, of course. And that's what I've always been half joking about. Like, Trump is old and in bad physical shape. He could drop dead like that from natural causes, and the conspiracy would go wild. Tree Meister, hello. Potatoes and a beer? I don't know. Oh God, Justin, you posted the weight loss. Cucumber, celery, spinach, apple, lemon, ginger, pineapple, and water. Green detox weight loss juice. There you go. It actually doesn't sound lethal. That's what I was worried, that it would be straight up dangerous. But that is maybe not fantastic. But at least it doesn't sound toxic, which I was genuinely worried about. I would not like that. There's no way I would like that. Jesus. Ugh. Cucumber and celery and spinach. Ugh. Ugh. It's ugh. Yeah, but see, you like things like that are healthy. Like I said, it doesn't sound bad. It's just not my thing. It definitely sounds reasonable. It's just not my sort of thing because I'm a bad, healthy person. Oh my God. While we're talking about poison, Ray's posts the Alice Cooper classic from the fucking 80s, Poison. Oh my God. That's a thing. That's a whole goddamn thing right there. Yes, sirree. I'm just drinking my mineral water for hydration. And because I don't want to get shit faced. I had enough to drink last night. Still have to. I have something else I was going to have a drink off, but we'll see. Oh, who was that? Unskinny Bop. That was that like an 80s hair metal band, wasn't it? I'm trying to place it. I feel like it was one of the 80s or 90s hair metal bands. Oh, Poison. Yes. If we had the technology to allow people to swap bodies, make a small fortune, helping to get people's bodies healthy state, damn. I mean, I'm too fucking lazy and indulgent to do it myself. We'll see how we go, I guess. In this big wide world, I had the very weird idea, even before you told me about Shannon, Dr. Abigail. I had this weird idea of, how long will I keep things up on YouTube, and what could happen, and what would happen to um, my YouTube. What would those I leave behind? What they want to happen with my online stuff? Would they like it being there? Would they prefer that it was gone? I would leave my passwords. I have them all written down. I would leave my passwords. But I had this thought today of literally recording a video effect and putting it on schedule like a year in advance, essentially saying like, if you see this video, it means I died, and I could have a little ramble about what I thought about life. And if I don't die, of course, I change the publication date for the video. But if I don't change the publication date, it means I'm like dead or incapacitated. And that thought actually occurred to me today. Raise your, can you and Sega will take over? Yes, do that. Definitely. Mr. Treemeister, all pop is skinny bop. There you go. Justin, unless it isn't. I know there's been lots of inroads made into essentially like 3D printing organs. Maybe, maybe not. Because there's lots of stuff that, seems promising and then never quite works out. But it's a distinct possibility. And like I said, some very smart people have said the first person to live to be 1,000 years old may have already been born. You never know. Oh God, you just got to do lots of memes if I die. When I die. Why am I saying if I die? When I die. So you made a vid for your kids in case you die when your best mate passed away. Yeah. Well, I was thinking for the greater public, but I guess I could do one for my offspring as well. And that's an excellent plan, Dr. Abigail, is all I would say. Planning on living forever. I can't fault it. Or at least control. Okay. I'm not saying I think about death all the time, but I basically do. And I was watching The Rings of Power today, and I often thought that when reading Tolkien as well. Also, in case you missed it, with the name for this stream, it is actually the anniversary of the publication of The Hobbit. Almost 90 years ago. I think it was 1937. So, I'm hoping I live for the centenary of The Hobbit's publication. But we'll see. You think about a lot since turning 40. I mean, yeah. Every time I see a fucking news story, and someone dies, and I always look at their age, like it was a medical thing that they died from. I was like, damn. So I don't think I thought about anything in my 20s, honestly. That's the last thing. What am I not giving a fuck about ever again? Because I'm dead now? Oh, yeah. Was it Grant who died young? And it just happens. It really does. Yeah. I am much more about celebrating life than worrying about dying. Yeah. But yeah. And it was, mentioning how many dead people are in my videos. The youngest was only early 20s. Fucking cancer. Fuck cancer, honestly. Well, it's not a problem for anyone else. So I don't know. Maybe it's your ears. I don't know. Yeah, just have a laugh. Well, that's what I mean by celebrate. Just, glass half full. And yes, it would be glass half full of something good. Ooh, I can see something potentially happening before I finish tonight, but I won't preempt it. That's just a foreshadowing. That's what I was thinking. It does sound like a you problem, not a me problem. But I appreciate that it might be difficult. So I actually have a really high quality microphone that is not far away from my mouth. So that isn't where the problem lies. There's all sorts of things that could be an issue. I'm doing my sing-songy thing again. I'm not even drunk, but there you go. It's a whole thing. What I'm just thinking of something. Okay, sorry. I'm just again. I'm just looking something up. Oh, what's all that about? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. What are we doing? Um. What are all these things? I am looking at various things, and it's good. It's all good. Okay. Okay, I think Ray's you and I are on the same wavelength, waiting for a tipping point, basically, and then cry havoc and let loose the dogs of war. It's a whole thing. I love that saying. Like when, and everyone knows what you mean when you're talking about, yeah, this happened, and then it was a whole thing, and everyone goes, oh yeah, the whole thing, definitely. I love that saying because it's like you're not explaining at all what you mean. Dear. You're not explaining at all what you mean, but people basically get what you mean. So yeah, it's a whole thing. Okay, last time I will address the topic. No one else has the problem. Therefore, by definition, you're the goddamn fucking problem. I will preface that by saying I actually appreciate you raising that it sounds crappy to you because that could well be important information. It is not a problem for anyone else. So while I appreciate you raising it, the problem is not with me. So last time I shall address that, and I address it courteously because I appreciate you trying to give me a suggestion for improvement. It's just not necessary because the problem's not me. Sound like a sociopath when I say that. Sounds fun. Problem's not me, man. Yeah, it's tougher. It could be a crappy internet connection. It could be crappy speakers. It could just be bad luck. You know, whenever you have a technical thing on the internet, the dozens of things that could be causing it, it's like impossible to pin down any one thing. And I certainly can't remote to it. Oh, Raze, I can see you. You're just like you're at the starter's gate. You're just champing at the bit. You really want to burst out of the barriers in a sprint, but well, you know, hold fire for just now. Ooh, that bubbly freaking mineral water coming back at me. Alcohol doesn't do this to me. So, yeah. What I'm seeing is anything else interesting happening? I mean, probably not. It's probably going to rain again tomorrow. So the fun article on ABC, like everywhere in Australia is getting rained on this week. And Grasshopper would deeply appreciate that. Justin, you worried if you died suddenly take ages to people find it? That is the thing with living on your own, yeah. Oh god, it'll be the real estate agent. Oh my god. Oh godness, yeah. Yeah, but I would definitely notice your absence, Justin. But I wouldn't know what to do about it. I wouldn't know who to tell. You don't want me as your emergency contact. I'm very irresponsible. Oh my god. Ray's was so cut up when he missed that fucking moron the other night. I was like, where's Ray's? Honestly, this is what he lives for. I mean, I had a fair bit of fun. I really did. I was looking at weather. Jesus Christ, I got distracted. 14 feels like 12. Dang. What are they saying for tomorrow? Up to 19. Probably not going to rain, but maybe a little. Monday, probably not going to rain, but maybe a little. Tuesday, a little bit warmer, 22, but maybe starting to rain. And then it turns on Wednesday, gets cooler, and a lot of that's. I read the thing like apparently, like WA, Sunday or Monday, you're going to get fucking deluged. And then it's going to work its way across the mainland and it'll reach here on Wednesday. We're probably getting a lot of rain on Wednesday. that's how you're gonna track down Justin. We're gonna go and Grinder and find him. Oh dear. Oh my god, Hannah fucking did that to me one night when we were talking about the donut. Of all things, it was talking about the donut twisties and how they were yummy and very hard to resist. And I went, I've still got, most of the packet here. I didn't eat it all. And it's going, I didn't eat all my donut twisties. And I'm like, wow, okay. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, the cold weather is not going away. And we're maybe going to have a wetter than usual spring and summer. It's hard to be sure, but maybe. It doesn't happen often, but there definitely are stories of people living on their own, dying, and not being found for a very long time. Oh dear. Sorry. Raise is off the chain. Oh dear. Oh dearie, dearie, dear. It's a thing. It's a whole goddamn thing. Gee, what's a... Oh my god. Oh shit. Okay. When we do the bloody jukebox stream in a couple of weeks, I've definitely got to play some Rubber Bandits. I'm going to put this one in the Discord. Oh shit, maybe I should start a new... Okay, I'm going to actually put a new text channel on the Discord. Too late for all the stuff we put the other night. Here. No, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to call it Jukebox. So, yeah, I just created... Ooh. And there's nothing there. Who's going to be the first? Oh, wait. What the fuck? General Neurospicy. I already posted that. All right. So there's a new text channel on the Discord called Jukebox where we put things. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know if you mixed that. We decided because we were sharing shit. Uh, the last night on the Discord, we were sharing heaps of music videos, and I was bemoaning that I can't play music videos on the streamer; I'll get copyright pinged. It's like we could hang out on Discord and do that, and so we decided. Uh, I think it was it because strictly Sega, your painting will be finished in 2 weeks. But anyway, 2 weeks from tonight, we're going to hang out on the Discord and just play music. And oh look, well, we're getting a few people coming in and out on the Twitch tonight. Apex, well, hello, how are you doing? Wow, okay, so everyone on YouTube gets this spiel for the third time. Just so you know, I'm not talking to myself. Ray's, I can't do it. It's kind of after party, yeah. But it's going to be PG rated anyway. So yeah, so Apex Angel, I use something called StreamYard to restream to multiple platforms. Most people watch me on YouTube. Some people, like yourself, do actually watch me on Twitch. And some people even watch me on Facebook. Yes, yeah. No, we're just going to do a Discord hangout, so it's like no rules. So that's 2 weeks from tonight. Yeah, I wish there was a thing like so you could have like a royalty license to play. Oh dear, Rays. No, I don't think we're seeing Micro again because that one night where basically everyone told him to get his fucking act together. Well, see, on Discord, you're not broadcasting, Safa. It's like invite only, so no one knows what you're doing on Discord. So, yeah. I think that's how you get away with it. You're just in a private chat channel. No one knows what you're doing. So we're all good. So yeah, you're not going to get picked up by anything because it's just a private chat channel where you can just have fun. And so that's the plan. Poor Rays. Really, really wanting some drama. Yeah, sorry, no everyone's saying it's because it's not public. So, which is in a private chat thing. So it's kind of, yeah, it's like a thing. Yeah, it'll be drinking whiskey, listening to music. I think it'll be a fun time. Oh dear. So yeah, I think it'll just be a fun time, a little change of pace, and well, yeah. See, I feel like you can get away with much more like playing music on Twitch than you can on YouTube. I don't know exactly how that works, but when it'll be 2 weeks from tonight. So I might start the normal sort of stream and then say, okay, and I might just leave a message. We're going to Discord. Oh God, why's my nose getting stuffy? I think I need a tissue. Yeah, my nose is getting stuffy. Well, that'll be fun when I put my fucking CPAP machine on. If my nose is blocked up, the air will just force the friggin'. Oh God, raise. Wow, I feel like you had some stress. Need to get rid of. Well, you know, also I was in the fridge. I saw this thing. This is from 2022 from the Bricks Rum Distillery in Sydney. They do a version of this every year. Citrus got real. Nice pun. Shit just got real. Australian cane spirit, so unaged white rum, blood orange, almond, cardamom, orris root, Szechuan pepper, and native pepperberry. 38% ABV, but it drinks like a goddamn cocktail. And I haven't had any in ages. I just realized it's just sitting in the fridge because I keep it in the fridge because it's like a freaking cocktail. But it's really high alcohol content. Oh, that's interesting. Howard said Trump is incompatible with democracy. Guys, like when dyed-in-the-wool conservatives are just like, fuck that guy. Ugh. Oh, man, I haven't had that in ages. Oh, that's really good. Okay, do you know what? Because I've got 2023's version as well. So they must be about to release 2024's version. Buy these things, and it takes me ages to get there. It's like, wow. I should probably stop buying bottles, but that's boring. What's that? Bricks. What's that one? Is that it? Yep, that's Citrus got real. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Ugh. Okay. This one's much darker. Mandarin liqueur. Australian cane spirit infused with mandarin, jasmine, green tea, peach, and cherry blossom. This one's only 30% ABV. That one's 38%. Yeah, you saw that too. I friggin' loved that. Jon Stewart on The Daily Show talking about Dick Cheney endorsing Kamala Harris. And he just going, yeah, Dick Cheney, fuck you. Very good. Oh, dear. See, just to be turned. Oh, my God. Sorry. You think Tom Kitten was not doing it? Oh, yeah. But, yeah, it's the whole thing's weird. And that's why the Jon Stewart thing of telling Dick Cheney to fuck off was really quite funny. Oh, man, you can taste the peppery bits in that. They're not over. Oh, man, that's so good. Probably make a good highball too, like with some soda water or lemonade. I love that you put that comment, Safa, in the thing. But yeah, I mean, honestly, Justin, every senior US politician is a fucking war criminal. You just look at what they've done, certainly over the last century and a half. That's the thing. You end up at the head of powerful thingies. You do terrible things. I think the US has probably got worse post World War II, but they did shit right back. The Spanish-American War, when they took over the Philippines, they did a shit ton of war crimes. Okay, that's a great first track on the Jukebox channel. Johnny Cash hurt first thing. A forgotten song. Gino Vanelli, Wild Horses. I have no idea who Gino Vanelli is. Is that the song Daryl Braithwaite did? Wild Horses? Or is that just a coincidence? Ooh, there's we get being an overseas voter. You got your US ballots. It's a whole exciting thing. God damn. Okay, so it's a different song, but also Braithwaite's is a cover. There you go. All right. See, I'm not very up on my Daryl Braithwaite lore, so I did not know. Actually, the funniest thing about that thing I just had I'm still having the citrus got real. Looking at the ingredients that it's got, Szechuan peppers and native pepperberry. They're coming through much more strongly than I remember, but not in a harsh way. It's just really nice, interesting taste. Ooh, I was just thinking, use that in a cocktail that calls for an orange liqueur because it's got a lot more depth and subtlety and variation of flavor than an average orange liqueur. So is that the one Daryl Braithwaite did? Was originally a Ricky Lee Jones song? And you know that because it was on the Jerry Maguire soundtrack. Nice. There you go. Yeah, sometimes it can be quite surprising when you find out something's a cover. Okay. It's just cover and something randomly popped into my head. And I'm going to put it on the jukebox. A Brit outfit from the 80s called The Age of Chance, doing a cover of the Prince song. Actually, is my mic picking this up? I'm not playing any more of that, but I'm going to put it. I really like this one. I think I have this on vinyl. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I have it on vinyl. So, song was covered by Braithwaite. His version reached number one in Australia. Yes, it's huge. What's decouple? I missed what that's in reference to. Wait, what's saying? Did my sound mute? Oh yeah, Tom Jones did a fun version of Kiss with the what Art of Noise. It was Art of Noise did that with Tom Jones, didn't they? But did that literally happen, Dr. Abigail, or were you suggesting I should mute? Did the sound actually cut out when I played that? Because that would be really trippy if it did. Ooh, okay. Now I'm just okay. I'm like want to bookmark these for the party. I'm just thinking of things. Another great 80s, 90s things. Yellow with Shirley Bassey doing The Rhythm Divine. It's fucking cool. I'm putting that on the Jukebox channel as well. I want to like build up a whole playlist for the Jukebox party. Okay, couldn't hear the song. Okay. Well, that's good. Don't want to get content matched. That would suck. I definitely want to use that in a friggin' cocktail that calls for an orange liqueur. Oh, man, it's got such good flavors. And it's funny, like this is much less strong, but I remember this tasting more of alcohol. But I'm going to taste this before I go to bed. Just gonna get into it. All right. Rinse my palate a little. Was that right, Heine? So excited. I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I think I like it. Oh, Strictly Say you could put a Yellow track on too. Wubba dubba. I freaking love Yellow. I mean, they're most famous for Oh Yeah, because that was on the Ferris Bueller soundtrack. But geez, they did some good fucking shit. All right, I'm gonna try this one. God, that looks almost black on the camera. It is. It's very dark. It's very dark brown. I feel like a ooh. Haven't tried this for a while. Let's see what I think of it. Ah. Oh yeah, Yellow are awesome. They did so much good stuff. Oh right, that's what you're doing. Oh shit, yeah. Oh, I was having a conversation with someone else about Rebecca Black's Friday, and basically how she handled all the trolling and abuse with real class. Honestly, I'd call myself a Rebecca Black fan these days because she's still around doing stuff. I'd call myself a Rebecca Black fan just because of how she handled herself. Damn. Wow. Was she into dominatrix stuff? I don't know. Yeah, Safa, that was the whole backstory. There was this thing in LA. Some dude, he's a producer, and he basically had a service where if rich kids or their parents paid him, he would do a song and a video for them, and they were all shit. But for some reason, Friday got singled out, probably because her singing was so atonal and the lyrics were so bad. But the guy who does the rap in it, he's the guy who took the money. And yeah, I think that's what it was, honey. You pay $5,000 and he'll do a song and a video. There was a bunch of them and they're all fucking terrible. But people look at. Yeah, where are we getting Rebecca Black as a dominatrix? I mean, more power to her if she is. Yeah, I reckon she's awesome. Fully gay, has a girlfriend, burgeoning music career. Just the way she handled herself. No way would I handle myself that well with the level of sort of public derision that she got. And I was like fucking 20 years older than her. Should we have Friday on the jukebox? I mean, yeah, we can put whatever we want on the jukebox. Honey, recent stuff is a theme, if you recall. Maybe it's just a phase and nothing serious. I don't know. Okay, now I'm going to look. Okay, we're on the internet. Safe search is off. I'm going to search Rebecca Black, and I'm going to go dominatrix. Rebecca Black BDSM porn star bio. I think you might be getting her confused. There's someone showing up as Rebecca Black BDSM, and it's not her. Yeah. I think you're literally getting confused. There's someone who does porn with the name Rebecca Black, and it's not her. Oh, so she came out in 2020. There you go. Oh, Friday is terrible, honestly. Okay, you know what, Treemeister? I was going to try and encourage Ray's to dial it back a bit, but he fucking loves going at cunts. You're coming across. Okay, it's the technical term is you're coming across as a cunt. Okay, um, so it's you sound like a really fucking boring troll, and I normally just drop kick um, boring fucking trolls. But Ray's kind of lives for having a go at people. So I guess you kind of have two choices. Either stop being a cunt or, be made fun of for being a cunt. Um, totally your call because I genuinely don't give a shit. So I'm just throwing it out there. Oh God. Strictly Sega, you put Desire for that's like my favorite yellow track, Desire. Fucking good. And I swear to God, the only reason I'm not drop kicking you because you were being boring is because I'll give you a little chance to not be a boring prick. And also, Ray's really wants to rip into you. So if he comes back, I'll friggin' oh my God, that is so fucking fruity. God damn, that's good. I got to use that shit. Yeah, yellow are great. Definitely very interesting. I think I've got a vinyl of remixes. No, I think I've got it on CD called The New Mix in One Go. A whole bunch of yellow remixes. Oh God, you put the old Skyhooks jukebox in Siberia on there. Ray's put jukebox in Siberia on. Finishing his smoke. He's done that from mobile. Yeah, I did see you put the Rebecca Black Crumbs song on there. So yeah, I think we're all Rebecca Black stands at the moment. So that's cool. What's this? Is this the Addicted to Bass? I think it is. This is possibly. Yeah, no, okay, this is a fucking banger. This is a cheesy fucking banger. It's going on the jukebox. I'm sure everyone remembers this one, Addicted to Bass. It's freaking awesome. I'm Australian. I grew up in a country town and I lived in cities. And I think most of the people in the town where I grew up think I sound gay because I have clear elocution. Safra, okay, look, I genuinely think she did. I think she actually did do a song called Saturday. Oh yeah, I saw that Albanese meeting Biden. It was a bit of fun. Okay, let's look up Rebecca Black and what she's got on YouTube. Miss Rebecca Black. Okay, her YouTube's just called Rebecca. I don't want to get matched. What are the songs? Doing some live performances. Crumbs is from a year ago, apparently. Okay, so if I go right back, is Friday on there? If we go right back, scrolling through. No, she got a few videos. I'm up to 8 years ago. Okay. 10 years ago. She did a reaction video 10 years ago of watching back at Friday. 11 years ago. Man, she's got videos 12 years ago. Okay, so Friday was on 13 years ago. That's when she uploaded Friday, 13 years ago. What else is there? She's doing a photo shoot. See, I swear she did actually do a song called Saturday. That's what I'm looking for. I've scrolled back far enough. She's doing something with Dave Days, who was a nice guy. I'm just looking through, and you know what? I'll just fucking search Rebecca Black Saturday. Yes, she did that with Dave Days. She actually did a song with Dave Days called Saturday. I'm going to put that on the jukebox. Where are we? So there you go. She actually did a song called Saturday. All right. Oh, God. Dr. Abigail just really going there with mum references, which I have to admit, I do all the time. I had someone comment, like, there's a quite old video on my channel, you know, when I was going on weird news things. It might have been for a Totally Fucked Up Friday thing. There was the story that there were ass-eating cafes in Japan where basically salarymen could go, and there were holes in the wall where young ladies would stick their butt through the holes, and the guys would like go to town, num 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 num. And I'm not sure if it was even real, but it's like a really old video, and I got a comment on it just this week. And the guy's going, "Oh, location, please." And I said, "Your mum's house." And he went, no, I'm going to Japan. I want to know." And I'm like, "Dude, what the fuck?" And I said, "No, I don't think they're real, dude." Yeah, no, Addicted to Bass, that's just the YouTube channel, Pure Tone. What's that? Turning back. Oh no. Oh, we're just going there. We're doing it. Oh yeah, definitely have to put some Hilltop Hoods in the jukebox. And I did mention this on other streams, but I got really taken by surprise when I watched the most recent season of Black Mirror, which is, I think, a year or two old now, at least a year old. But there was one where they're playing the song that Hilltop Hoods use in Nosebleed Section, which I actually thought was done for them. I didn't know it was a sample, but it's a whole song. And I was like, oh, okay, well, that's doing my head in that was a song and it wasn't the Hilltop Hoods. God, I feel like I missed something. What were you saying? So if you're talking to Strictly Sega about accents, who's from Prague in the Czech Republic? I don't know. What's going on? Oh dear. I'm gonna have to admit, I really liked the cartoon Regular Show, which my young'uns watched when they were young'uns. And they actually turned the your mum thing around. There was the really weird character who would always say, "My mum." He goes, "Yeah, who else likes that? My mum." I was like, dude, I don't think you quite understand the whole your mum thing, but it's a whole thing. I even forget what that character was called, but I just love that my kids got to grow up on seriously fucking surreal cartoons. Their first big one was Pokemon. We had the first, I think, 2 seasons of Pokemon on a series of VHS tapes. Uh, um, and But then, yeah, the stuff you'd get on Cartoon Network and whatnot was genuinely surreal in like a really good way. I friggin' love that they made cartoons for kids that were just fucking mindfuck cartoons. It's like, this is some really weird, twisted shit going on here, and I applaud it. I applaud children being given entertainment that's really fucking trippy. I mean, like, I grew up with Sesame Street, and there was some trippy as hell stuff on Sesame Street. Like, it's a cliche, but you look at a lot of the animation on Sesame Street, you go, oh yeah, these dudes were on the droogs. They most definitely were on some weed and some hallucinogens to come up with some of these animations, but they weren't as surreal and absurdist as cartoons started to get in the early noughties. And yes, SpongeBob is a great stoned watch. I think I've not done it, but I friggin' love SpongeBob, honestly. Oh yeah, yeah. Play School's way cooler now than it was in the 70s. I definitely watched it. I was into it. But I remember seeing a thing a little while ago. Baker Boy was on Play School. And I went, okay, Play School was not this fucking cool when I was growing up. But yeah, definitely did watch Play School. But I preferred Sesame Street quite a bit. But yeah, Jesus, there was some trippy shit on Sesame Street. And even the sort of parodies of songs they used to do, like there was a parody of the Bruce Springsteen song Born to Run called Born to Add. It was about the joy of maths. And some weren't even parodies, like they did Yellow Submarine, because that's fucking wild, and all sorts of things. Oh, okay. First color TV. Actually, here's the funny thing. Commercial TV went color in my area in about 76, but we didn't have a color TV. But my grandmother, my grandmother and grandfather, my mum's parents, lived just across the road from us. They had a color TV a couple of years before we did. We eventually got one late 70s, I suppose. But yeah, my grandparents had one a couple of years before us. So I would go over to her place to watch stuff in color. So it's raining. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to be a weather nerd. Open the bomb app. What are they saying now? 14. Feels like 12. What's the map saying? Okay, the map's saying the rain has just passed us. It's passed us in the last hour, and it's now hovering out around Healesville, Maryville. So yeah, it passed the suburbs near me an hour ago, according to Bomb, and now it's out in the freaking Yarra Valley. Yeah, I don't know. It was what it was. Watching some stuff in color and watching some stuff in black and white. It's just the whole thing. Oh, that's what when you ask a decouple is a multiple 10. Horses went 10 times platinum. Damn. So yeah, that's a whole thing. Rays, I'm only keeping him here for you, man. When you were out having a smoke, I basically told him, yeah, he's coming across as a fucking cunt. And I'm only leaving him there so you can have a go. because he was just being boring. And we don't like that. We don't like when someone is being boring. All right. I definitely need to use these more because, like, I bought this a year ago and you can see I've hardly used any of it. Bought this fucking 2 years ago and I've only used about a third of it. I need to use them when I'm doing a recipe that says put orange liqueur in here. And yeah, boring, basically. Yeah, I didn't even go that wild last night. I felt a little bit under the weather, but yeah. So you should say at the 1985 Countdown Awards, fans of In Excess and Uncanny X-Men scuffled during the broadcast. And from then on, Aria decided to hold. Aria awards are a fucking joke. I would also like to see the fight between In Excess and Uncanny X-Men fans. That sounds genuinely funny. Like, you know, Aria Awards have an award for most sales. That's such a dipshit award category. Okay, so I'm not completely sober, mixing up words like that. Yeah, I think just a fucking cage match between In Excess and Uncanny X-Men fans in 1985 would be fucking hilarious. It would be very, very funny. Very weird and surreal. But just like, just do it. You guys want to fight? What was that? The meme, which from the Godzilla remake, the guy going, "Let them fight." Trying to remember what that guy's name is. Godzilla. Let them fight. What's that guy's name? Because he was in, he says, "Let them fight." Dr. Ichiro Suzuwa. Ken Watanabe, that's his name. Ken Watanabe. He was in fucking a few things, and he was good. Okay, I am slightly inebriated because I'm forgetting obvious things. The film with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Inception. Jesus fucking Christ, that took me a while. Inception. Last Samurai. Yeah, Ken Watanabe is great, basically. Ooh, that's an 80s hair cage match. Duran Duran and Depeche Mode. That'd be wild. And the winner fights Spandau Ballet. Damn. Dear. That's a whole thing. Also, just related, because all things Asian are the same. I noticed in the Emmys, the series Shogun did really well, and it is very good. It's on Prime. And I read this article, and it was so weird that they were going like, "Oh, it's supposed to be just one season and done," but now it's been so successful they're doing another season. And I was just thinking, did you watch a different fucking show to me? Because it absolutely did not finish the story. It just set it up for more stuff. But also, it was extremely good, particularly the scene where, you know, the main Japanese guy's most trusted general is saying he's going to commit seppuku, and there's a whole subtext behind what they're saying, and the scene is so fucking intense. But anyway, Shogun, I do actually recommend it. But yeah, when I read this thing saying, "Oh, it's only meant to be one season, now they're going to milk it," it's like, what? It didn't finish the story. How is it only going to be one season when they didn't fucking finish the story? And the other thing that that blew me away when I was looking at the cast. Like, this guy's quite good. And I looked at who's this in the cast. And it was Cosmo Jarvis, and I'm thinking, wait, what? Is that Cosmo Jarvis of Gay Pirates fame? It's a really great song, which I am now putting in the jukebox. And it was. Cosmo Jarvis is a musician and actor. The 80s Shogun, that was with a guy who was famous for being Dr. Kildare, Richard, what's his name? That was big. But this one that was on Prime this year was really good. Oh, God, that would be an actual fight, though. Metallica fans and Iron Maiden fans. I think Metallica fans would be younger by about 10 years, which would give them the edge. Although Iron Maiden fans might just be so fucked up they don't feel pain anymore. So it'd be an interesting fight, Metallica versus Iron Maiden fans. But yeah, that actually caught me massively by surprise because I was trying to work out the height difference between the English character played by Cosmo Jarvis and a Japanese character, a woman, and the height difference wasn't that big. I thought there was about a foot difference in height, and it wasn't quite that much. But when I looked it up, because I wanted to know who are they and how tall are they, and the lead actor was Cosmo Jarvis, and I'm like, fucking Gay Pirates Cosmo Jarvis? And yes, it was Gay Pirates Cosmo Jarvis. Dave Mustaine still cut up about Metallica. Ooh, that would be a dark fight. Tool fans versus 9 Inch Nails fan. Oh, great God. Cockney Rejects versus Sham 69. That's a fight in the old people's home. But it would be a funny fight, and the Cockney Rejects fans would definitely kill the Sham 69 fans. Oh God, harsh. Absolutely harsh. Corn fans versus a 6-year-old little girl. That's fighting words about the Corn fans. That was a brilliant left field take, Strictly Sega. I really like that. God damn. Oh my God. Oh God, P. Diddy and Lube. Was it one of the reports how many dildos were found on his property and how many buckets of lube? Very, very, very strange stuff. Again, P. Diddy, apparently asshole. Juggalos versus magnets. Because we bring up Rebecca Black earlier. I made a video years ago when people were ragging on Rebecca Black, and I was saying, well, at least Rebecca Black's not as stupid as Insane Clown Posse. That whole thing they did magnets. How the fuck do they work? Oh my God. It's fucking wild. Yeah, no, it was just like a ridiculous number of bottles of lube and dildos found at PD's place. It's just like, what the fuck is going on there? That is very strange. That is some very strange shit. But it is what it is. Clean some stuff up. I was going to put a bit more flavor in the orange peel for Mrs. I haven't tried. This is my orange liqueur. I was trying Brick's orange liqueur. That's my one. My blood orange liqueur. It's mostly gone. I'm getting through it. I don't know if I'll make some more. Albert Einstein versus Stephen Hawking. Depends at what stage of their lives, I guess. And that's the thing. Yeah, Rebecca Black, I think, has a better understanding of magnets than the Insane Clown Posse. Oh, yeah, that's the real fight. Stephen Hawking versus Christopher Reeve. Yeah. Okay. So, Strictly Sega, it is a really good blood orange liqueur. How I made it. Blood oranges, the starting point, obviously. So I peeled the blood oranges and then covered the peel in sugar. So the sugar leaches all the oils out of the peel and makes this really nice syrup. Then I put the peel in 95% alcohol Polish spiritus, rectified spirit, which just fucking ripped the color flavor out of the peel, went very dark red. And then I combined that infused spiritus with the syrup, and I might have added some water. I might have added some vodka to bring the proof down a bit. But it's really good. Would I sell my blood orange? I can't. I'd be breaking the law. But I haven't tried this just by itself in ages. I always use it in cocktails. Oh, it's fucking genuinely tastes like blood orange. It's really nice. Fucking yum. Okay, I heard some more Discord beeps. What we're adding? Oh, rap battles of history. Albert Einstein versus Kiss. Yeah, okay. Epic rap battles of history. I have always enjoyed that. They've been on YouTube for ages. Albert Einstein versus Stephen Hawking. Damn. All right, you know what? I desperately have to pee. So I think I might even, it's after 10 o'clock. I'm going to finish the stream relatively sober. And so I don't feel tired and queasy tomorrow. And I'll be back during the week, Tuesday, I guess. So, well, yeah, I could do that. I could share it. But anyway, we'll see. I'm going to go to bed. So I thank all you fine and funky people for joining in. And I'll see you another time. But I will say bye for now.